What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video, we are talking about why you should bundle games. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, so you saw exactly what the thumbnail was about, and you saw what I said as the title of this, and that is why you should be bundling games. Now, what I'm going to talk about here is two game bundles that I have picked up in the past, like 2 weeks. I kept meant to bringing one of these home, but I did not because I bought it from a coworker and he brought it to work, and then I left it there. But this is a really great deal. Now I'm going to talk about the smaller bundle, then I'll talk about the bigger bundle, and I'll kind of sprinkle it in on a few things on why I think you should be buying bundled games. And honestly, this in 2020, when things are getting dry, they get tough, these are the times that you want to be buying bundles. That way you can save as much money as you possibly can. So first off, I've got a few games here. These were in the bundle. It was 5 games and this was $23. I think this was a well worth it pickup. Now, one of these games I probably wouldn't have ever picked up, and the other games I thought made it well worth it. So the very first reason why I like bundling is because I can get games at a discounted price. Now, there's 5 games here. And I paid $23, so that is less than $5 each for these games. So yes, these games will be making it into the next games under $5 because frankly that's what they were. They were under $5, and so I have to include them on that. Now I don't have any footage of them, but that's okay, but I will talk about them. Starting off, you always are going to get those games in bundles that you don't quite want. And first off, that's the first game we're going to talk about, and that is Star Wars Battlefront. Now, like I said, I paid under $5 for this game. It's an Xbox One game, but this is worth about $5, which would normally make me want to pass on this, but it was in the bundle, and so I just grabbed it. Now, I have this game. I even believe I have it on this system. I'll have to look to make sure, but if I don't, it's going in this pile over here in the box. But if I do not have it, I'll keep this, and that's a $5 game. So next, I've got Gremlins Gizmo on the Wii. I never would have picked this up. I probably would have never even found it. $5, well worth it. A game I think I might actually have, but is pretty cool. It's Xbox 360 El Shaddai. This is like, I want to say like a Bible game. I might be wrong, I've never played it, but I definitely have heard about it, and I think I'll probably play it now that I have it. Then the next two things, those were games that were either games I would never pick up, or games that I would probably see, and if they're a good deal, I'd pick them up. But honestly, these two games next are why I picked this bundle up, and that is to flip. Now, I know you guys know that I am all about making money to fund the game collection behind me, but I also like to pick up games, obviously. So these two games I saw, and I was very happy because they were super cheap, and the first one is Wii Sports. Every single bundle I have seen, there goes all the rest of the games, every single bundle I have seen of a Wii bundle usually has Wii Sports in it. Now, what does that mean? This game you can find pretty easily, and it goes between 15 to 20 bucks depending on the condition and all that stuff. So I paid 25 bucks for this whole lot. This game's, let's value it at $15. That is one step closer. Now let me pick up all the games, and then we'll come back and keep talking about that one last game that I found. Okay, so that very last game, now that I have picked them all up, is New Super Mario Bros. DS. Now, this is an awesome game. If you love Mario games, this is an awesome one. The thing about it is, this is also about a $15 to $20 game, depending on the condition and when you got it and all that stuff. So, what does that mean? that means with these 2 games, if I sell them for $15 each, that is a profit of $5. Then I get to keep the other 3 games. So what does that mean? That means you should be picking up bundles. And I love picking up bundles because I always find games that I would not go out and pick up and add to the collection unless they were like $1. So like when I find these bundles, I found 2 games that I have already that I can flip and make money on. And then I've got some games I could think about keeping or I can think about selling. This I could sell for probably $5. Gizmo Gremlins, maybe $7. Probably El Shaddai, about another $7. So that's another, let's say $19. So what does that mean? I spent $25 and I could make roughly about 40 bucks, 45, maybe 50 if I like get really lucky. But that is doubling my money, and if I want to keep some, I can keep it and I'll make my money back. So bundles are always something I love to talk about, and the reason is bundles make you money. No one prices every single game for what they're worth when they bundle it. Now there's those few people that do, and no one ever buys their bundle, and so it's well worth it. Now the next bundle we're talking about is an interesting one because honestly it's a killer deal. Now there's some of this stuff in here that people would just pass on when they saw it, but I saw it and I had to definitely pick it up. Now I've got the bag here. I'm gonna kind of set it off screen to make it easier, but first off, I paid $60 for everything I'm about to show you. So first off, let's talk about the console. So the console is a Nintendo Wii U. I have the console itself. I have the gamepad, which works, is charged and everything. I've tested it all. I have the power cord. I also have the charging cord for the gamepad. This is a third-party charging cord, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I've got the nunchuck, and then I have the sensor bar in this bag. I'm gonna leave that there because you guys know what a sensor bar is. But honestly, for $60, that is a good deal in itself. I could probably take this Wii U, clean it up, and probably sell it from anywhere from 75 to 80 bucks, roughly. So that is a good deal. That's $20 on top of that. But I didn't just get the Wii U, and that's what makes this even better. Now I've got 5 games here, and you guys probably already know one of them, so I'll talk about that. It is Guitar Hero Live. Now this came with the controller, obviously, and the receiver is in the game case, so I picked this up. That's very awesome. The game itself came in its case. I'm not going to open it up because that receiver is actually in it, but Guitar Hero Live sells for about $20. So what does that mean? That takes that 80 bucks and changes it into 100. So that, if I was to sell it like that, just the console and the Guitar Hero Live, I could get 100 bucks for it. That's $40 in profit. But wait, there's more. I'm not Billy Mays, but there is more. I picked up a loose copy of Mario Kart on the Wii. Everyone loves this game. This game loose is probably about $15, so that's $115. This is Wii Pac-Man Party loose, so let's say $5, so $120. And then Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, I'm gonna say $20. I'm not sure how much this game really is right now, now that it's been released on Switch. And then I'm gonna say $25 on the new Super Mario Bros. U. So what does that mean? That means if I take all of this stuff and part it out, it's $165 totaled up. Roughly, of course. I'll probably take less if someone wants to give me a good deal. But I took 60 bucks and would be able to turn it into 165. So why do I love bundling? These are 2 options right now in this video of why bundles are very well. and very awesome. Now, you might say it's hard to find bundles, or maybe my area doesn't have good bundles. That's okay. Be always on the lookout. You will be able to find some if you are out there looking, because honestly, they're out there. These deals are out there. I did not find either one of these deals myself. A coworker found them for me 2 separate occasions, and he texted me and said, hey, do you want these? And I said yes. Then he texted me again, and we kind of haggled with that one for the $23 games. But honestly, that's well worth it. Always be on the lookout. Make sure if you have friends or loved ones or coworkers, let them know you're into games, because if they ever find games in their house, or if they're ever out in a garage sale and they find some, or a estate sale, whatever, they're gonna let you know. They're gonna think of you and then go and take pictures or text you or call you or any of that stuff. So when you're out there, make sure you look for bundles. Now, Facebook Marketplace always has a ton of bundles, and usually you can talk people down. So I love to look for bundles. So if I would have seen this bundle on Facebook Marketplace, maybe $100, I would have probably offered them $75. Now, yes, we totaled that Wii U offer up to $165. So I feel like $100 is not a terrible deal. But I like to make money, and I want to keep a game or two maybe. So I think I would probably offer them $75, and if they countered at $80, I would take $80. So I got a good deal either way. So go ahead, always be out there looking for games, looking for bundles, because bundles will save you money or potentially make you money. And that's what this is all about, is having a cheap game collection. Now, the games behind me, there are a ton of them, but if you take these techniques, you can definitely go and grow your collection without spending a ton of money. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let me know some of your best bundles. I love to see when people pick up games and bundles, and so I want to see what you got. If you got pictures of them, tag me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll check those out and like them. But I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification, because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And really, I just want to thank you all for watching. It means so much that you do that. So check out the description. There's a bunch of information for you guys down there. But most importantly, make sure you have a good day.